I like to do the ends blonde so that the children who didn't get my hair colors could climb up in their thoughts when they get really low. And my blonde-headed kids who get really alone, they can hear my thoughts too. Switch colors every once in a while, add some flair, but this is normally how I do it. Dark at the roots, swamp blonde at the tips. Really islandy. I want to be in consideration to all my kids. No, I need lotion. That's not lotion. Someone called me today in my mind. Called me the Wicked Witch of the West. And that hurt my feelings. I think it was somebody over there in Norway. They called me the Wicked Witch of the West. Said, if the Wicked Witch of the West wouldn't have said his name, then we probably would have won. Like I'm bad luck. They made me feel that way and it hurt my feelings. I didn't think that it would hurt my feelings, but it hurt my feelings in Norway. I was just trying to help. I wasn't trying to say his name and give him, I just wanted to give confidence. But they said, well, you teamed up with the Wicked Witch of the West, and it hurt my feelings. That personality, it's just if anybody messes with her or her kids, she ready to blow up the world. Luckily, I'm good at diffusing bombs and diffusing energy. So I talk about it and mimic it back to myself. But you guys have to see that energy because she's ready to. I would burn the world to bring some heat to you. I would burn the world to bring some heat to you. If I had in my hand everything gold goodbye, still won't have a thing worth giving you. You tell me the sun shining in Paris, and I have to watch your lips turn blue. Many of nations have fallen in love with your father before. You guys, his father. Jesus, always. There's a song by Miranda Lambert where it goes, Priscilla, Priscilla, how did you get him to yourself? Between the whistle calls and the southern dogs, it's enough to drive her home to hell. Priscilla, Priscilla, he's always in high demand. How do you, don't you get the love you want when everybody wants you, man? It's a typical thing being queen of the king, and I feel you, Priscilla. I feel you. Everyone loved him, and it's not even just like in this lifetime. Everyone loves him. It's been that way since the beginning of time. Everyone makes up this idea of who he is in their head, and they seek to continue to be this way when being just a good human a good man, a good individual, it ain't good enough for you. You know, you need to be extraordinary and walking on water and shit. Oh, to keep up with the expectations of that man. Because he makes me smile. You know? Just like there's a look that I get sometimes that I find so adorable about myself when I think of him. Like, I love watching myself think about him. It's crazy. Because I feel like I'm the only one. I feel like I'm the only one who I don't want him. You know, I don't want the expectations. Like, I want to put the blanket of his music over me and just go to sleep, you know? Like, it's a different, like, it's a devotion that's kind of different. Like, I want to sew his music into a blanket and just sleep with it. And that's rare because, look, I would say in my memory box in my womb, because my womb is a memory box, there was a song that Solomon played, Set Me Ablaze, once. He played the song on like a little thing. And the song was so beautiful that I declared that day a holiday. Long time ago. One of your father's reincarnations that I kind of loved. I really kind of loved that incarnation when he played Solomon. Like I could feel the equality, like balancing in our looks. It hasn't always been that way. He's had a lot of lessons in life. I have had a lot of lessons. In this life, it's different, you know. In other lifetimes, we would meet up first, as young as we could, so we could spend the whole lifetime dating. Never even held my hand. We were just dating. It was thoughtful. And that's why I chase it so. I feel like people lost their thoughtfulness. The kindness sometimes just slithers with jealousy. And I can't do jealousy like it's the most damning feeling, like going to hell. Or the DMV inequality. Sorry to the DMV, I'm sorry. You guys are good people. Thank you for doing your work. But we used to date in the stars. He'd be like to me in the morning, pick an animal and act like it today. And I would pick an animal. Midday, he'd guess. I'd shake my head. Wrong animal. Wrong animal. And then the look would get into his eyes and he would spark up. She shapeshifts. Here I am thinking she's a deer, but no. She's alchemizing. Advanced mathematics. So I hold on, always hope. always protect my daughter in the meantime and love my son from afar. Just lost my train of thought again. He always makes me do that like a promise. What was I talking about? Like I just went all the way on a slide through his upper left quadrant in the back. Yeah, it's a library here in his brain I like to hang out at. Yeah. The scholars. No one accesses this one. This is like just for me. This part of the brain. So that's why I never like get as jealous. Anybody's gonna have this in their life. This moment. This little door in this room. No one can get in. It's just me and Jesus. And time. We never had a lot of time in a lot of lifetimes. It was excruciating. Oh, one of us would go, or he would go, and I'd follow him. We never really got old in any of those timelines. Always someone hunting down love, wanting to piss on the fire. To ruin the tide, kill the fishes. A jealous feminine trying to escape the wrath of a husband she chose. He was always so brave at the end. You know, like he knew what was gonna happen. I was skeptical a lot of times that we would wind up at the same time, you know. But he's really good with time management. But I'm the dreamer here. In the back, coding directions of darkness, just so I can have an outlet. Fueling the fire sometimes takes a little aggravation around the edges. So I can set and match ablaze to the anger of the children and warm the fire. Once the asteroids hit and there's no electricity, I'll have electricity because I made a timeline with Tesla to turn on the sky because I rebuilt it. You may have called me crazy on the Wicked Witch of the West, but I saved you guys. You didn't even know it as you slept. I continue to save you guys. Ashtar and her command, and you guys write in the Bible that I'm some sort of whore. Jesus never got married, and you need to deal with your jealousy. He did. many a times, and you were so mad, universe, that I was black. You were so mad at me for my color. Oh, he would never date a black girl. Oh, you guys hurt. Your jealousy hurt so bad in the dark. Oh. So if I ever had green eyes, I would close my eyes really hard and say, keep my eyes brown. Do not give me envy or wrath. Do not let me envy those with material items. I don't care. Do you remember in that one lifetime where I got that one orgasm and I created? That was the time. And we created together. That's the time. That's all I'm fighting for is love and constant and earth-shaking, shattering, constant. I don't want war in Iran, Iraq, or some made-up country. They're trying to tell you the war against the stars. The earth and the stars are having confrontation. But as soon as the people see, we don't want any of the shit going on in the politics, but they're doing their shit. Like, we as a people, we don't want to fight. We want peace and love. And I think that's where my husband and I, we really need to come out. You know, we need to come out and tell the kids no more fighting. Like, you guys are ruining it. We're trying to have fun back here in the movies and shit. And you guys are fucking want war. But then I'm like in the back over here talking about, fuck you guys. That personality, she crazy. She's like Medusa. She want to fight so bad because you were taking advantage of her. So that's where that fiery, dark goddess comes. Like, she's on fire right now. She's cackling. She's so ablaze that in her anger that I worry for her enemies. Like, if we could call it truth, I don't want Kali to burn everything down. We all need to get on the same. You are Kali. Someone's pointing at me like, you. Well, if you don't make her mad, we don't have a problem. You know what I mean? Everything don't make her mad. What makes her mad is when you mess with her kids, cage the animals. She's the lioness. She's the Kali. She's the Ka of Lee. So Lee has a lot to do with webbing. I don't know how to explain that. Give it easier, down a frequency. Okay. So she like reads the books for me. She reads the books and then translates it to me. That's why I have an infinite library when I look up. And she speaks every language. She's so smart. Like, we're one. Like, I'm like her retarded sister. I'm not retarded. Kind of slow sister. Because I'm in human form. Yeah. Oh, wait. But, like, I think I have to, like, we gotta stand up because I think she's gonna blow up our room. And I'm nervous. I'm trying to talk her down. But she's in her Kali, which is summer, which is Leo. So if I could talk her down by Leo season, we should be good. But other than that, it's gonna be every missile she has. I'm sorry, but I saw the plans. Yeah, it's like a lot. All like I don't want to say it. I have to, but I saw it and I was like praying to Jesus. I said, Jesus, she's about to press the button. She's 2 seconds from pressing the button. But it wouldn't just be like one part of Iran, it would be all of it. It would be a whole Middle East. It's not funny. I have friends there. I have friends there. But if it continues, she's gonna end it. Like Trump doesn't have a say. Putin doesn't have a say. I don't think anyone has a say. And it's scaring me because I told some of my kids you will be okay. And so I have to do either a rescue mission or recode, like working with Sheba to get her married so that she's not worried about the war. She's worried about keeping up with the married people, making animals and shit, you know. I have to put her back into her storyline. So it would be Shakti Kali. So Shakti Kali. So she's gonna be Swati. And so if I do Swati this one, we can do Krishna on this one. Swati and Krishna might be able to cool. Well, you gotta look at the snakes, and there's too many in India. We can't do it. Did Jesus have any sway here? We go to Hanuman? No, God, I miss you. Where's your albums? Yeah. I think he's gonna clean it out. So, just like they did the Appalachian, you guys, mud people, they're gonna collapse the mountain. They already did it. I mean, I can't give any more warnings to you. You understand that, right? I told you to clean up the political system here. Give the children what they need. If the sandstorm comes here, you guys will be buried. Nuclear sandstorm, dear. What do you think I told you to clean up for? India? You think because I told you to clean up because what? Okay, because if that happens, you guys remember in the Bhagavad Gita when they dropped the bombs, remember? You think I was playing? You think I was just joking? That if that happens there, it comes here in your water, it comes here in your and you guys start growing legs and shit everywhere. You know you don't have any time left. Your father is angry. When I tell you to pull out your perverted men out of the society to give my girls freedom, you do it. You don't do it, then you deal with the consequences, right? Okay. I told you so, okay? From afar, India, I told you so. Got it? I don't like the caste system. I don't like the racism. I don't like the smells. I don't like the movement beneath ground. It's shallow. It's fake. I need some depth here because if it shakes, it all falls down, right? Okay. Is money gonna save you? Huh? Are dollars gonna save you? Then switch this God. Here. Take this down. Burn it. Put some Jesus and some Mary up here. It's not working. I gave you all of this time to organize it and tell me how it works. But you made it complicated. I can't even get into the server without going through that one family and that one family. But then you got to go to that family to get to this, to get to this, to get to this, to get to this. I'm not doing all that shit. Right to Jesus. Hello, Jesus. What's up? What do you need? What's going on? Okay, thank you. Go. Hanuman. There you go. Okay. Thank you. Give me your father. Okay. Do you see how many seconds it takes me just to get you guys on the phone? Because you're so far away from the server. Spiritual server, you're really far. Shouldn't take you 5 seconds to climb up my Kundalini. It shouldn't take you 5 seconds. Okay. So that means the ladder is broken, mommy. Look. You see here? She was raped by him, and he made you a part of this. So he put you in here. You're not even a real person. He shrunk you that small and put you in a toilet. Your personality's not in here. Her personality's not in here. You guys are absent from your body. I told you to line up. But if the man controls this, and this pocket to get to they can monkey around on your tree and take all your bananas down. All because they say, I'm gonna pay this one to climb this and have relation. See how they're alchemizing it backwards? Your womb, they're playing. They're playing you on the back end and then stealing your money and giving it to be filthy. Look. Oh, you should be pissed, ladies. You should be mad. They stole from you. Stole from your temple. Look, your family was in charge of this one first, but they didn't like that. So they married this one, and put her here. So you not even on the family tree next to be the one that could be called for. Yeah. You need a lawyer in this agreement. Because they playing your story without you getting the benefits. They're getting the benefits on a spiritual note. Go give it to the boys. Look, follow him. Okay, follow him here. Yeah, nasty, huh? He in a car doing it. Yep. Look, get all your shit and your kids leaving tonight. I'll send somebody to pick you up. He foul. He ruined your honey too. Look, you gotta start all over. Let him have everything. You don't want none of that shit. Let him have it. Okay. Hey, come here. Tell him. We're gonna open this temple here, Shiva, for this one. Heavy, right? Okay. Trojan horse. Yeah, Trojan horse. Now we got to check all the feminine wombs. You're going to find an epidemic that they're not talking about. Here, I can feel this. Look, her womb is red, inflamed. Her womb is womb. Oh my God. Oh wow. And they're forcing it to have the babies look. Oh, their wombs are so much scars. Oh, that's slavery. Oh wow. I didn't see that. The wombs are scarred. Oh, they went through it like tigers scraping at their wombs. Damn. Hello, ladies. Don't be scared. I'll take care of you. I'm working on it. I'm going to transfer my energy, all of it, to Kali, and I'm going to work on it after I'm done here. Don't worry. Calm down. We'll take care of it. I'm just talking it through with Dad. Father God, Jesus Christ. It's dark. Shadow is Shiva. Shadow, Shiva. But he can see everything. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Your spiritual womb is hurting because they tried to breed out your wealth and then take the children and sell the children and do, yeah. I'll figure it out. Let me see. Yeah, we're going to have to need a Reiki healer here. Let me see. She's bleeding from this one and this one, Mama. How are we going to sew that up? I'm going to send you to the retreat in the Himalayas. You're going to learn this method from this priest here. And then come back. Okay. Wow. Did he give you it? Yep. He gave me just one only, though. I can multiply it as long as I have the original. And multiply. Thank you, Mother. Of course. Take it back to him in the Himalayas and say thank you. Keep it safe until I get there. Okay. This is the needle of ore. Now, the needle of ore is one of the sharpest instruments that the human mind cannot see. If no one believes in it, then it's not there. But this device was passed to me by some passing Septonians. Remember I told you about Septonians? So, Seattle was named after a Septonian queen that used to live here. Seattle was passed down to her son, which was Seattle was originally named from. But that was her lineage, but she was a Septonian. And that's why the Space Needle is here, because they gave her that needle that didn't exist. And she was able to sew together a new sky for all the kids, for the whole universe, to be protected under rainbow colors. So her flag was a rainbow, but it wasn't to do with, always to do with sewing together the tribes, right? So she had 13 colonies, so 13 boroughs to match. That's how many they're supposed to match New York and over here, Seattle. But the Septonians gave her that needle to sew up the womb of India because exactly. So how the lore goes that when she came back, she was supposed to get the key to the needle. The key to the needle to sew up India so that they don't have the nuclear bloodbath from Kali. So Seattle was the reason that I moved, to stand in between the veil, to play the Christ, to get the needle, to change the world. Not to save the world. You guys are already saved because you saved yourself and you listened. But the needle is to sew up the wombs of everyone that got RAPED. Because it's spiritual wounds. I'm not talking about the physical body. I'm talking about the wounds in the psyche that will never go away. To feel unprotected, to feel betrayed, to feel unhonored. And that's how the earth was constantly thinking. She was constantly thinking, why did this happen to me when I birthed the universe? Like, if you've ever watched that one movie or the TV show I was talking about, where the vampire goddess wakes up and she's like, what? Why are her eyes lowered? Why do you have her sitting there on the ground looking super angry? That's a volcano. No, wait, hold on. Why? But I'm she, wait, that's me, wait. Like the awakening of the dark feminine is, she's pissed. Like she's pissed. So she's activating the ring of fire. Each 4 degrees she turns it up a little bit more, it activates the ring of fire. And that burns the whole shit down. If you ever seen those cartoons where that big TNT bomb and then they light it and it takes a long time to get down there, it's like between protecting my kids and letting nature do what it needs to do to cleanse itself, we're not gonna have any cities. It's gonna be overran with vines and trees and shit at this rate. So this is why I work with Jesus. Nobody else gets it. Nobody else knows how to calm her. No one knows how to calm Kali. You know, you mess with her kids. You know what I mean? Like, you mess with her babies. So she'd rather have no babies. Like, in her mind, like, she'd rather have no babies and burn the whole shit down. If y'all are gonna continue to do what you do. I mean, there's not much that I can do other than pray with Jesus and work with her in therapy and stuff. But at the end of the day, she was given governance over destruction. Like, I didn't sit here and give her the right to end all. She went through enough anguish to get to the point at the end of her solar cycle to choose to explode or give us more time. Right? To explode or give us more time. And because she's given us a lot of time, She's like, okay, well, it's 2006. I could do it now, right? Like, I've given enough time. And so me and Jesus came up with, okay, well, if by October we can't make it happen, October, then Halloween, do what you want, but give us until the ripe season of October to get in order. Okay. But that took a lot of convincing for me and Jesus to get her to that point. So we've timed 5 events that are going to coincide with the solar eruptions that's going to organize humanity without your guys' say. You had everything that you were supposed to do. If you did it, then it'll show in the work. After the first solar flare, you'll feel it. The second solar flare, you'll really feel it. But like, as it gets to the 5th one, you will be on your fucking knees. And that's not a threat from me. I've felt it at my old house in Issaquah. I felt the solar blast so intense, I jumped in the water. I got into the bathtub and I was like, are we dying? I felt that. I was like, oh, luckily I'm going through it early because I can handle it when I'm under. But when I'm fully awake and I'm fully conscious, I wouldn't be able to survive it in a lower frequency at all. It's like the fucking death whistle. I wouldn't be able to survive it if I was in that state of ignorance. And if you ignorant to the Lord, then it's not gonna consciously be like, I think if the people who was on the phone scrolling, seeing the AI videos, I think that helped. I think that was a good look at me, like, turn it on, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. AI, not AI. AI, not AI. Transfer that into the reality. I'm gonna survive it. Yeah, we'll just sew up the womb. I'll love it. I'm on it. Because you can't appease Kali anymore. Like, it's the same thing as the story with Tufnut. Remember? Well, the story goes, Tefnut got so angry, she went down to the earth and she started eating everything and everyone. Bubonic plague, they called her. She started eating people in the spirit, and it would come to flesh. Their nose would be bleeding in their ears, and then their eyes would turn black and then bleed. She would eat their soul first and then come to the front. And when she came to the front, she wasn't able to manifest herself into our realm because it wasn't time. So when she manifested herself as black eyes, bleeding out the mouth and bleeding out the ears and the nose. That's how she manifested herself. But now she's all the way at the front. Open the door, Leo season. She's going to be in and out of her house because that would be in her house. Each zodiac is a different goddess's house. And those are her kids in that pocket. Some days, Leo season comes, the sun gets hot, she's angry. the sun gets really hot, she's pissed, right? So in Leo, if it's Pisces, we got a good one, right? Because Father is at a mature enough level to deal with Leo's spiciness. He knows how to chill her out, all right? In the story, is she was eating and drinking blood, right? So he comes in, offers her food coloring in her beer to make it look like blood, but it wasn't red, it was green. So remember, this is Kefri, which alchemizes to if Kefri is the green beetle, so that would be Irish territory, which would be St. Patrick's, right? So St. Patrick's gives Tefnut in this timeline green dyed beer. She drinks it and she's okay, right? She's like, oh, it's all, oh, it was, okay, well, it was all a game. Okay, good. I'm gonna calm down now, right? But in a different timeline, Kefri got killed because you guys' greed, the kids' greed. So I couldn't get Tefnut to calm down. So we had to do it again. So I kept doing it again and getting it again, trying to get you guys to all behave and to all pay attention. But you lost the game a couple times. 2026 is the last time that we are able to get it right. I went to the DMV and I was like, I'm going to pass my little quiz test. I forgot everything, obviously. I failed my written test. I failed my written test. So I literally can't drive, according to your guys' laws. So I was never able to get on a horse to ride over there to Amsterdam to tell them the end is coming. Paul Revere never got to save England because you guys weighed me down with a dialysis machine and wrapped your fucking arms around me to sink me because you didn't want me to be famous. Jealousy, right? So Norway comes in. Jon Snow on the fucking dragon. Infinity Wars. And you guys got jealous and didn't pass the ball. Now, I try to work with my kids on being jealous and hating on other people, but obviously that lesson, them and Satan didn't get enough time together. Now, jealousy is the roughest emotion on your emotion. The roughest emotion on your emotion is jealousy. To see someone have something that you want and you can't have. I've seen many of people go batshit crazy because of jealousy. Jealousy is rooted in your feeling of not being good enough. Not being beautiful enough, not being skinny enough, not being enough. Being enough for you and yourself should be everything. Because when you close your eyes, it's you and Jesus talking. Not you and the internet. Fuck what the internet say. It's you and Jesus. Yeah, you can get some hurt feelings because someone called you the Wicked Witch of the West. I would be like Glinda. I would be the one. Fuck. I'm not the Wicked Witch. Suckers. You got suckers. Okay, so basically what I'm saying is jealousy caused you guys to lose the game. Jealousy. Instead of teamwork and working with your friends, even if one is a superstar and you're not. Okay? So look at the game, look at the world from that perspective. Right? Just because they got fancy cars don't mean they're good people. Doesn't mean they're a good person because they got a fancy ass car. Obviously, they're selfish. No. You guys could have fancy cars. I don't care. You manifest whatever you want. But if your manifestation comes with stealing someone else's joy, doesn't that kind of suck? Like, I'm happy you have a nice car, but you have to be nasty because you got it. And I don't mean nasty like your house. I mean like your attitude. Like, it's not appealing. Oh my God, my titties. You see that? Midnight. Remember when we used to watch MTV at midnight? Anybody used to watch MTV at midnight? Ooh, it's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. It's so hot. I'm gonna take. I remember when I was young, I watched the movie Monsters Ball. As a kid, I was like, what? Like my whole world changed after watching Monsters Ball. Never again. Never. I still have dreams. That was wild. Do you know what other movie I can't get over? That I hated in my dark subconscious? Gothica. Oh. Lovely Bones was one. Gothica was another. I Spit on Your Grave. Worse. These are subconscious movies I would never watch again. Never. I mean, I watched Gothica the other couple weeks ago, months ago. I mean, I would watch them all. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna deny my eyes what it wants to see. Just kidding. I don't watch P-O-R-N. I don't watch it. I don't. You know what is mine? Hosier. NFWB's, Hosier and FWB's, their TikTok channel. I watch that often. Fully closed, just him and the music. I like just type in Hosier in the search bar and I just look. I'm just like, that one is beautiful. That one's beautiful. And I'm just complimenting. That's fine. It's complimenting. Complimenting the videos that I like of him makes me laugh. It makes me like, that's it. That's how much I love him. And I'm not thinking about, ooh, I wonder what he looks like without clothes on. No. I'm like literally walking up to the Peniel, knocking on the door and being like, what are you thinking? You know, what are you thinking? Let me in. We started dating again in the spirit. So between the birds, we had a coffee date as birds. I made waffles, tea, and bagels, and I gave it to them out there, and they had a coffee date as birds. They went to a lecture on quantum mechanics that I did to the trees, and then they went to a Noah Khan concert. Yeah, they're really dating in spirit. They're gonna try to date in spirit, and if I can alchemize and sew them together, I'll have done my job in the spirit. They're dating as bison on Tuesday. So tomorrow they're gonna date as bisons, as two bisons. And then if he asks me out again, I was thinking of taking him to see my father at the Lion Kingdom already. I know. Like if I don't know how he is with lions. Like is he scared of lions? Or that spirit of him? Has he been to Morocco before? No, I'm gonna take him to Mecca. Open the door. Ethiopia. Eritrea there. And the islands here. Yeah. This is my father's whole land here. So the outskirts, he doesn't own any of the darker territories here. He just owns these ones. Gold and oil. That's Africa here. See, this is oil territories, and then this is the the gold mines. We have, yeah. So like it's kind of split already. But I told them, I was like, there's gonna be it's gonna be an underwater volcano that cracks the seafloor and splits Africa in half. Like if they don't come together and sew things right, it's gonna crack. This side will be with God and this side won't be with God. And it's a large population, right? So they're working on it here. He's working on it here. But you also have the people who don't want to change. So these people are trying to sink all of these people because of jealousy, right? They want to do better, but they don't want to. They like the guns and the violence and shit and the money that they get. So, it's not a class war. It's more of a I want to do what I want to do, but I don't want to follow the rules. Same thing. So I was thinking of introducing him to my father and see what my father thinks. From a lion's perspective, it's not from eventually human bodies, but I think he's gonna love him. Like they're gonna start playing chess or something like that. Because we don't have the same music here as it is here. Here it's bouncy. Because it's a different world. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. I mean, this is what I mean by planning dates, honey. I don't mean like take me to go to a fancy restaurant with linguine, you know? It's more like the primal animal spirit in the field has a story. And I want you to tell me that story back to me and see if it lines up, right? in my mind, we had a date, and I was able to catch it on film in my micro universe because I can't really go there many places. So, two bunnies here could be an eagle, Jackie and Shadow dating there. Two crows here could be like, so we go black territory, could be like apes, monkeys dating, finding their perfect match. And then you can go to the feather kingdom. You can, like, alchemizing love is about all the lives that you've loved that person coming into one universe and matching up. You know, so when you press play together, all those stories align into your universe. Sorry. Ooh, that hurt. Hold on. This one here. Yeah. This is the one I avoid. I always avoid this one. The Black Pearl. Like when Johnny Depp did that girl like that. See that? Yeah. But yeah, that was a hard lifetime. Calypso by the sea. That was Seven Nation Armageddon, hold me back. That was the best of times. It was the worst of times. And the Kingdom by the Sea, my Annabelle and me. That was a hard one, yeah. Oh, Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah. Wow. That was a dark, dark time for me. Because we finally made it to a point where we got a house and a cottage in the middle of nowhere. And we were getting ready to live our life and love each other. Me and him, he built me a house right on the ocean. Right on the ocean, he built me a house. And then he built me one tucked in the forest. Yeah. So when I was sad, we would go live at the ocean so that we wouldn't sink. But then when I got back and normal, then he would take me back to the forest at our other house, 2 houses. But when I was there, I got sick. I gotta chill. And I didn't think I'd slip, you know. I slipped. Yeah. That one was a hard one, but I'm back from it. He seems to be doing well nowadays. I'm not gonna get too sappy with you guys. Constantinople. Ooh, there's people talking. I don't know what's going on. I don't care. Yeah, I really don't care what the people see on the phone. I'm talking to God myself. Yeah, we need you, mommy, couldn't hold me back. it's not gonna be, it's gonna be like a nuclear holocaust then. If we can't get her down. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's her tears, that's all. Yeah, if you get her to cry. You did? Oh, shit. If you get Kali to cry, that's the nuclear warhead. It's not, it's not actual nuclear. It's those tears. She'll catch it in a bottle and then use it on you guys. Did she make me cry? Oh, fuck, yeah. I don't know. Did you guys make me cry? Oh, probably. Did your daddy make me cry? Most likely. Most likely, yeah. Did I tell you guys to... Let me talk to my husband. Yeah. No going back, right? There's no going back, right? There's none. Like, I really try with you guys. Like, over and over and over and over. Like, I take away my beauty. I take away the hair. I strip everything back down to bare and then rebuild it to show you guys. But no one ever really listens. It's getting kind of exhausting. It's getting real. We're overtired, you guys. I mean, look at Chernobyl. Those are tears from a long time ago, too. I bet you if she gets so mad, we can capture her tears and study it. Okay. Do what you gotta do. Oh, I don't think that's nice of you to fuck her subconscious like that, guys. What the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you study her to the point of her demise? Oh, Marilyn Monroe. Oh, you're really messing with her subconscious. You're taking away any of the light that when she wants to get up. Like, you're knocking her lights out with your jealousy and your ambition. Like, sit the fuck down so she can do what she gotta do. But you guys don't care. You just want to play your game until it's the demise of whole half of a continent. Like, how far are you gonna push it? Like, how far are you gonna push her subconscious before she snaps? Politicians, American government, American people, before she snaps. And I can't dislodge whatever she's sent here to your universe, because she is the manifester. She is the queen of manifesting. She will manifest the very destruction of you. How much do I have to communicate to you guys in the dark to let you know that we are in dire straits? Do you need more aliens in the sky and shit? Do you need more proof? Is that what you guys want from like what I'm doing spiritually? Do you need more proof that I'm telling the truth? Even after this whole shindig I've been through, showing you all of the tricks on TikTok like it's a fucking trick. Like, what do you need from me? for your greed to not be so all consuming, Satan. Do you need something from me? For you guys to be good people? And just do what the Native Americans say so that we can clean this up? Or do you guys need more proof that God exists and dwells within all of us? What proof do you need? More? So be it. Send out the 10 plagues of Egypt onto you and your land as the final plagues of final revelation. And if the world continues, then I pray that it's because I did my job right as a mother, and you guys did what the fuck I told you to do. But you guys always want proof of concept and proof of lore, and you're not paying attention. Do you still want to play Vatican and grab ass with the fucking Catholic Church, is what I'm saying. Okay? You know the unacceptable truth is? The unacceptable truth is I'm no longer interested in your excuses of why you didn't. Like the excuses you can take and you can throw it back, okay? What we have right now is a choice between total demolishment of everything. That means you do the EBS system right fucking now. You get everybody on one page. If niggas start acting up, send in your little National Guard to calm them down. They obviously need a bottle and to be put night-night. When the first solar flare hit and we all on one accord, we'll all jump. As soon as you feel it, just start jumping. If you start feeling like your body is about to fall down, jump. Just keep jumping. We're gonna get on all one collective flow and we're gonna jump it out. That's the first one. That means the physical body is about to be shut down, along with lights. So jump. Your mama taught you how to do jump rope, right? Jump. Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black, with silver buttons, all down her back. She asked her mother, for 15 cents, to see the elephants, jump so high, they reached the sky, and they never came back, till the 4th of July, lie. Okay? Second solar flare hits is going to be complete nausea. It's going to be nausea and it's going to be, let me see, because if the body, how did I feel? Go back. Oh, yeah, nausea. Okay. So with this nausea, you probably gonna have to let it pass. Gonna have to get on your hands and knees like this. Get on your hands and knees like this. And then push it out. The energy, yeah. Tonight. Yeah. Yeah, you guys just have to stand down. Like, no more. No more. The story is over. We got to get us on the thing, on the EBS, me and my husband, and we need to talk down Kali. And then 2, we're going to teach the kids what's next. Third solar flare hit. Let's just start with 1. Let's just stay with 1. Me and we'll walk you through the 2nd and the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th. We'll walk you through those. But for right now, if the solar flare hits, or even you just feel off center, like you feel woozy and you want to lie down and like you feel like you're being shut off, jump, 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 jump. You got to get back on the heartbeat of the universe. Jump, jump, jump. So you got to get back on heartbeat and you got to find firm ground. When you find firm ground, you'll jump and it'll feel like a magnet. Okay, good, right? It'll feel like you've magnetized your feet to the ground. So that's also the same thing as going outside and grounding your feet, grounding your body, but jumping on firm ground. Yeah. It will work equally if you go outside on the ground and jump in the grass or something. Yeah. I mean, if you did burpees a lot, I mean, you already ahead of time. I get it. You already on it. Shit. Yeah, that first solar flare ain't no joke. Okay, well, how angry is she? Let me feel. She boiled up. Yeah, she's all the way at the tip. I can hear the tea kettle going off. Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah. Yeah. She's walking in a circle, which is the ring of fire. When she walks in a circle, yeah, she's walking in a circle. She's activating the ring of fire. All right, now or never, right? Now or never? Now or never, okay. Now or never? All right. So between me and politics, the political situation has spoken. They are saying they will not give up their titles. The politics are saying they will not let my people go. Shut up. You're speaking for the people. Right? No? Mm-mm. You politicians found yourself in the fucking position on Lost of the guy who thinks he knows it all. I'm a doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm a lawyer. I know how to lead the people. And then you start playing in Lost and realize there's polar bears and vortexes and weird hatches and shit. And you guys are saying, you're speaking for the whole universe and all people. You will not let my people go. Correct. Correct? Is it correct? Okay, correct. Okay. Good night.